Good morning, students. Today, in continuation with chapter Biomolecules, we shall be studying about vitamins. Vitamins are the organic compounds which are essential for growth and the development of the organisms, and the vitamins are required in the small amount in our diet because they cannot be synthesized in our body. Vitamins are categorized on the basis of their solubility into two categories. One is water soluble vitamins and second is fat soluble vitamins. Water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and vitamin C, and fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are very essential for growth and the development of the organism. The main sources of vitamin are like vitamin A is present in fish, liver oil, carrot, butter and milk. Vitamin D we get when we are exposed to sunlight. Even fish and the egg yolk is also the rich source of vitamin D. Vitamin C is present in the citrus fruits, amla, green leafy vegetables. Vitamin B, vitamin B is actually the complex vitamin. It consists of vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B6, and even the vitamin B12. And the sources are like yeast, milk, green leafy vegetables, cereals, milk, egg white, liver, and kidney. And vitamin C is present in the citrus fruits, amla, and green leafy vegetables. Now we'll be studying about the nucleic acid. You know that every generation of each and every species resembles its ancestors in many ways. Now, how do the characteristics get transmitted from one generation to another? So, it has been observed that the nucleus of a living cell is responsible for the transmission of characteristics from one generation to another, and it is known as heredity. The particles in the nucleus of the cell which is responsible for heredity are chromosomes, which are made up of proteins, and is another type of biomolecule which is known as a nucleic acid. There are two types of nucleic acids. One is DNA and second is RNA. So DNA is deoxyribose nucleic acid and RNA is known as ribose nucleic acid. As nucleic acids are long chain polymers of nucleotides, they are also known as polynucleotides. Now, what is the chemical composition of nucleic acids? On complete hydrolysis, DNA and RNA yields a pentose sugar, phosphoric acid, and nitrogenous heterocyclic compound, which is known as the basis. In DNA, the sugar moiety is beta D2 deoxyribose, whereas in RNA, it is beta D ribose. DNA consists of four bases, that is adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. RNA also contains four bases. The first three bases are same but as in DNA, but the fourth one is uracil. It means that in RNA instead of thymine, uracil is present. Nucleoside as shown here in the picture, that is A, It is a unit formed by the attachment of base to the one position of sugar moiety. It means the nucleoside consists of sugar plus base, whereas nucleotide in picture B I have shown here, when a nucleoside is linked to fifth position of sugar moiety, that is a sugar plus base plus phosphoric acid, then it is known as a nucleotide. Nucleotides are held together by a special type of linkage which is known as phosphodiester linkage between the fifth and the third carbon atom of the pentose sugar. A covalent bond in RNA or DNA that holds a polynucleotide chain together by joining a phosphate group at a position 5 in the pentose sugar of a nucleotide to the hydroxyl group at the third position in the pentose sugar of the next nucleotide. Now, types of RNA, there are three types of RNA, that is messenger RNA, transfer RNA and ribosomal RNA. Messenger RNA are RNA which encodes amino acid sequencing of polypeptides. Transfer RNA brings amino acids to the ribose during translation, whereas ribosomal RNA serve as a structural component of protein, making structure known as ribosomes. Now what is the difference between the DNA and RNA? DNA is a double helical structure. It has a double stranded nucleic acid, whereas RNA is a single stranded nucleic acid. DNA contains deoxyribose sugar, whereas RNA has ribose sugar. DNA contains thymine as a nitrogenous base, whereas in RNA, uracil is present instead of thymine. DNA is the genetic and the hereditary material of the cell, whereas RNA is involved in the synthesis of protein. DNA is present in the nucleus of the cell, whereas RNA is present both in nucleus as well as in the cytoplasm. The Watson and the Crick structure of DNA give a double helical structure, and the two nucleic acid strands are wound around each other and held together by the hydrogen bond between the pair of bases. These two strands of the DNA are complementary to each other because the hydrogen bonds are formed between the specific pairs of the bases. Adenine forms hydrogen bond with the thymine, whereas cytosine form hydrogen bond with the guanine. So, in this chapter, we have studied about biomolecules, different type of biomolecules. Then we read about carbohydrates, that they are optically active polyhedric aldehydes or ketones. Then we discussed about open chain structure, cyclic structure, pyranose ring structure and furanose structure of benzene. And then we discussed about protein, their structure, different type of proteins. And today we have discussed about nucleic acid and vitamins. Thank you.